Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. My name is Tori if you're new here, and today I am in the kitchen. I am bringing you a easy, healthy meal prep. So I have a busy week ahead and I'm not going to have time to be cooking, making things from scratch in the kitchen. So I just wanted to get some things in the refrigerator for the week that can be easily grabbed on our adventures and travels for the week. Big shout to Nutstop for sponsoring today's video. They sent a bunch of products over. It was so generous of them. I love every single one of them. I'm going to be using a lot of different items in the meal prep today, things that I typically wouldn't cook with. I wanted to challenge myself there. So they are providing a discount code. Check out all of their amazing products on their website. Everything is linked and listed in the description box down below. And without further ado, let's get right into the meal prep.
Nutstop is a nationwide supplier of nuts, dried fruits, snacks, chocolates, trail mixes, and I decided to get a variety here. They are operating out of Chicago, Illinois, and the focus is to provide the customers with the freshest, premium grade quality snack products. They believe in individually selecting each ingredient in order to optimize both the nutritional benefits and taste of the product. They use only the finest produce from around the globe. If you're simply looking for a fantastic snack idea or a way to elevate the flavor and nutritional value of your favorite recipes, as dried fruits and nut suppliers, they can accommodate your needs. In addition to being dried fruit and nut suppliers, they are also wholesale bulk candy suppliers. So if you need something like that for a special occasion, birthdays, holidays, they have you covered. I will say, in addition to the varieties of options they give you, the customer service was just amazingly kind. You know, I am a sucker for kindness, and I just felt like part of their family. So 80% of their business comes from repeat customers. I was pretty amazed by that. So they are going to offer you 10% off. You can use the code one time and that will be typed out in the description box. We are getting started on some tasty breakfast muffins. I'm going to drop all of the ingredients in the description box, but we are using the organic goji berry powder, some baking cocoa, some dark chocolate mini chips here. We do have some dried cranberries as well as their hemp protein powder, not shown here, but you will see it coming up. I'm using the Kite Hill dairy-free yogurt, just one little can of that, and then some vanilla. I am just putting everything in a bowl. Again, everything will be typed out in the description box here. I'm mixing my dry ingredients and then I'm going to mix in my wet. I'm going to pour it into some muffin tins here, and my oven is at 400. We're going to bake for maybe 15 to 20 minutes. The idea is the center is going to be ooey gooey, kind of like a brownie batter consistency. It's going to be super delicious. These are protein packed, so it's not your typical sweet muffin. It's more earthy and just really great for you. I am putting in a teaspoon of baking powder there. I don't like to add salt, but I do like to add some sort of sweetener. You're welcome to add some sugar. I add about a teaspoon of sugar, and then I add 2 tablespoons of maple syrup. You could use honey here or agave, but I really enjoy this. I'm going to also add about a cup of that yogurt there of water, if that makes sense, just to thin it out. That's up to you though.
Something's in the air. I can feel it everywhere. Every color seems to bloom, and there's light in every room. Now that you're looking up, I can see it in your eyes that lately it's been tough. But now the sun is rising. We're new people, let's be new people. There's summer. Don't let me down, down, down. Don't let me down, down, down. I wanna be up, 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 so high. 'Cause I've been down, down, down. I've been down, so down. And now I'm done. I'm aiming for the sky. Don't let me down. the rain wash away the tears that keeps crippling. Now that you're looking up, I can see it in your eyes that lately it's been tough. But now the sun is rising, and we're new people. Let's be new people. There's summer. Don't let me down, down, down. Don't let me down, down, down. I wanna be up, 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 so high. 'Cause I've been down, down, down. I've been down, so down. And now I'm done. I'm aiming for the sky. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Aiming for the sky. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. I'm aiming for the sky. Now that you're looking up, I can see it in your eyes that lately it's been tough. But now the sun is rising, and we're new people. Let's be new people. There's so much.
We are going to be moving on to a tasty lunch idea. I love this. It's a spin on something I make often, but we're going to take a cup of these dried lima beans. I love their bean selection on the website. And then I'm going to just add 2 cups of water to this. I ended up adding 1 more cup. So I let that low and slow on the stovetop for around an hour. It does take a while for dried beans to get to their best potential. So you could soak these overnight if you wanted. You could do them in a crock pot, but it was just easy for me to do them on the stovetop. I did put some coleslaw mix in there, some carrots, and some green onion. And then I'm going to add those beans to the top here. I'm going to save some to munch on. I love lima beans. And then I'm going to add about a 1/4 cup of this ginger dressing, mix it together, and let those beans marinate. It is best served the day after. So refrigerate overnight. I like to serve it on top of some kale or some spinach or alongside a veggie sandwich, but this is just so flavorful and the beans really make an awesome touch. Now we're moving on to some dinners for the week, although I'll probably snack on this for lunch too. It does make a lot. We are using the Nutstop pearled barley. You could use any grain you'd like, but barley is a nice flavor addition in my opinion. Typically I'm using quinoa. We're going to use some vindaloo sauce there, just some pre-made jarred vindaloo sauce. It is a bit spicy. And then I'm going to use 2 ears of corn, a half of an onion diced, and then a bell pepper diced. So I am struggling trying to cut my corn here, but I slice it down and then I take the back of my knife and move it up and down the cob, and that just releases all the kernels. And it is my understanding that the juice that releases adds an extra sweetness. I personally can't really tell a difference, but I've always done it since I've been growing up. We freeze corn a lot, so I love having corn in season here. So I'm just going to take the kernels off the cob here. I dice the onion and bell pepper. I add everything to this bowl here for the sake of the video. This could be a one-pot meal, but it was just easier for you to see what I was putting in my stovetop here. After I add my veggies to the dish here, I add 1 cup of pearled barley, and then I add the vindaloo sauce as well as a jar full of water just to clean it out. And then I add 1 can of rinsed and drained chickpeas. You didn't see that in the ingredient lineup, but I did add it. I totally forgot. So I'm bringing everything up to a boil, reducing to a simmer, covering for 20 minutes, and then I like to serve it with some bread and the Miyoko's hint of sea salt butter. It's super tasty and it gives it this coolness because this can be a bit spicy. I do like to serve it with some of the Kite Hill yogurt, and the kids really love it with some sour cream, but this is just a hit in my family, a really easy budget-friendly way to use up some of the vegetables that you have in your refrigerator. This dish is just so versatile. I hope you try it.
Stepped into my life, such a magic feeling when you tore down my walls. I wish I could go back to right before you told me I'd try to change it all. But look at us now, we could have gone so far. It hurts to realize we're parted. Yeah, look at us now, this is who we are. And I just know things will never be the same. We're like strangers again. Strangers again. We're like strangers again. I just know things will never be the same.
Alrighty everyone, that is going to do it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed this easy, healthy meal prep. I hope it inspires you to get ahead of the game this week and prep all of your meals. Don't forget to check out Nutstop. All of their information is linked in the description box down below. As always, stay adventurous, stay creative. I'll see you next time. Bye y'all.
Higher up than heaven, you said we'd reach the stars. But look at us now, could have gone so far. It hurts to realize we're parted. Yeah, look at us now, this is who we are. And I just know things will never be the same. We're like strangers again. Strangers again. We're like strangers again.